This is All India Radio Mangaluru. Dear listeners, in today's Talk English program now, Dr. Ananthanarayana VS, Professor, Dept of Information Technology, National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, NITK, Surathkal, will speak on the topic Artificial Intelligence, Old Wine in a New Bottle.
Today, one of the common sayings with the penetration of Gen Z is to do things in a smarter way than the harder means. AI technologies precisely enable this. In this presentation, I would like to answer the following three questions. What is AI? What are the different facets of AI? Why is it popular today? Let me start with the history. Even though Alan Turing introduced the notion of whether the machine can think in 1950, the term artificial intelligence was coined in 1956 by John McCarthy. Broadly, AI means the techniques which enable machines to mimic human behavior. In earlier days, AI typically meant rule-based systems used to develop expert systems, decision support systems, gaming, etc. It started with a lot of promise and was in a hibernated state for a while. For the past 10 years, AI has been regenerated with a lot of zeal. The reasons behind the demand for AI today are due to increase in computational capability. If you look back, the processor speed is increased from a few megahertz to about 4 plus gigahertz within a few years. This speed improvement reduces the execution time from hours to a fraction of seconds. Multi-core processors are also developed to help the CPUs to run faster as it became more challenging to increase the clock speed further. This enables us to perform the tasks in parallel and improve the response time for the tasks. The introduction of GPUs, that is, graphical processing units, a specialized processor in vector computations, is a game changer in video processing and gaming. Today, we are in the era of distributed computing, more specifically cloud computing environment. This environment reduces the effort of building our own computing infrastructure from the management as well as finance point of view. In the cloud environment, we can create, store and manage the data and access the software using the pay as per use strategy. The second reason for the popularity of AI is the increase in our capability to generate data. Today, irrespective of the type of organizations, every organization is in the information era and generates voluminous data. Whether the organization is small or big, everyone can produce and store a voluminous amount of data. Note that today the data are not only generated by human beings but also generated by sensors, IoT devices and various other data capturing devices. Because of this, there is a data generation volume-wise, speed-wise and variety-wise. This we call big data. From 2022 statistics on big data, there are currently over 44 zettabytes of data in the entire digital universe and around 2.5 quintillion bytes of data generated daily. These voluminous, speedy and multimedia data are gold mine for valuable business information. Third reason for the popularity of AI is the development of better algorithms. From modern science and engineering point of view, there is a paradigm shift from classical modeling based on the first principles to develop models which are inspired by nature. Today, many scientific solutions use bio-inspired computing, including ant colony optimization, particle swarm optimization, evolutionary strategy, genetic algorithms, etc. However, since the last decade, we have been concentrating on brain-inspired computing, that is, the computation inspired by the working of the brain. Fourth and the last reason for the demand for AI is the investment. Almost all government and private organizations have started investing in AI-based solutions to better their system. For example, AI expenditure in India increased by over 109% in 2018, totaling $665 million and is expected to reach $11.78 billion by 2025, adding $1 trillion to India's economy by 2035. These are the critical factors about why there is a lot of demand for AI. We all know that a general computing machine is characterized by its speed, accuracy, memory, and diligence, that is, working without boring. The AI enabled machines, that is, smart machines, have a brain inspired computing layer over these characteristics. To know more about AI activities, let us look at the learning behavior of the child. We understand that the child learns through observation, instruction, and experience. Let me state first the observation. By looking at the tree, the child can recognize the new object as a tree which she has not seen earlier. We understand that she does so by grasping the tree's relevant features like green leaves, branches, trunks, etc. Corresponding to this behavior, we have machine learning technology called unsupervised learning, where the system tries to group the objects based on relevant similar criteria or features. The other way of learning the things by the child is via instructions. For example, the child is instructed that a particular tree is a coconut tree by showing the coconut tree to her. After a good number of observations, at a later point in time, the child recognizes the same at any other place. In this case, the child learns the things following the instructions. Corresponding to this, we have machine learning technology called supervised learning, wherein the system is given objects with labels to learn, which we call a training set, and later, for a new test object, it can identify its label. Note that in the earlier mentioned learning methods, the child learns the things using her sensor organs and brain. To mimic these learning behaviors, the machine requires a voluminous amount of data, which is quite commonly available today. Machine learning is a type of artificial intelligence wherein learning happens through the data. Linear classification, regression, logistic regression, support vector machines, decision trees, and random forest are some techniques under the machine learning category. The computing environment called artificial neural network is more promising to mimic the behavior of the brain. Deep neural networks, convolution neural networks, recurrent neural networks, and their variations are some recent brain-inspired computing technologies. These techniques are inspired by how the human brain works. The third way of learning the things by the child is learning by experience. In this case, the child is learning the things by experiencing the nature. For example, by touching the fire, the child realizes it is burning. Corresponding to this, we have machine learning technology called reinforcement learning. Here, the learning occurs through exploration, that is, looking for new solutions, and exploitation, that is, acquiring knowledge via punishment or reward. Most of the gaming software is based on this technique. These are the three main AI related activities that we observe today. From the evolutionary point of view, AI can be divided into the following three types. The first one is weak AI, that is artificial narrow intelligence. This is the first generation of AI where the AI techniques are applied to a specific task. In this case, the focus is on mimicking humans' basic actions such as remembering, pursuing, and solving simple problems. Many currently existing systems that claim to use AI are actually operating as weak AI, focusing on a specific problem. Alexa is an example of weak AI which runs on a limited predefined range of functions. Google search engine and self-driving cars are the other examples of this category of AI. There is nothing like self-awareness in these systems. Second generation AI is strong AI, that is artificial general intelligence, wherein the machines can think and reason like humans. Note that we are not yet reached this stage. Machines can process thousands of documents faster than man, but if you ask the machine to walk up to your living room under dynamic room conditions, it will take forever to learn that. This is because they don't have reasonable way of thinking and reasoning. That's why we are in the weak AI stage with some additional capabilities. Third evolutionary stage is artificial superintelligence. This refers to the stage wherein the machine can surpass human intelligence. This is presently a hypothetical situation wherein the machine has taken over the world, something like the one depicted in movies like Terminator and science fiction books. To summarize, all major AI technologies today belong to narrow AI, that is, artificial narrow intelligence. Let me move on to the applications of AI. One of the commonly observed AI applications is Google's predictive search engines. While typing the text in the Google search bar, Google makes recommendations for you to choose from. This recommendation is based on the data collected from the different users over a period of time. While typing, Google attempts to guess what you might be trying to type. Behind this action of Google, there are natural language processing and artificial intelligence technologies. In the finance sector, JP Morgan Chase's contract intelligence platform uses artificial intelligence and image recognition software to analyze thousands of legal documents in a fraction of a second to streamline their operations and cut costs. Coming to healthcare, IBM Watson AI technology for medical diagnosis analyzed a few million oncology records to correctly diagnose rare leukemia. One more example of healthcare is Google's AI Eye Doctor, which can examine retina scans and identify diabetic retinopathy. In social media platforms like Facebook, AI is used for face verification to detect facial features and tag friends. In Twitter, AI is used to identify hate speech and terroristic language in tweets. Virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa use AI to follow commands. Virtual assistant Google Duplex goes one step beyond. It not only responds to calls but also books appointments with a human touch. Because of Google Duplex, it isn't easy to distinguish whether the human or AI is speaking over the phone. The self-driving car is another application of AI. Here, AI-based technologies can automatically detect any objects or obstacles and drive around without human intervention. Netflix provides personalized movie recommendations for each of its users. Here, AI technologies are used to learn the movie's patterns from the watching history of the users to recommend the movies to other users with similar tastes. Finally, the Gmail we use daily uses AI to segregate the emails as primary, promotion, social, or spam. Coming to programming languages for AI, Python, R language, Java, Lisp, Prolog, and MATLAB are some commonly used programming languages for AI. Because of the rich AI library, Python is quite popular among them. AI technologies can automate repetitive processes with intelligence. It is the driving force behind disruptive innovation in all sectors of industry. This opens up substantial job opportunities. To encash this, today there are many certificate courses and degree courses at UG and PG levels. Courses like AI, data analytics, AI and ML are commonly available across the country and the world. To highlight that AI is the future, I would like to share some statistics about AI. As per the report by Fortune Business Insights, the AI industry will earn $126 billion a year by 2025 and rise to $267 billion by 2027. As reported by Gartner, 37% of businesses and organizations employ AI. The rise of AI will eliminate 85 million jobs and create 97 million new ones by 2025. World Economic Forum reports this. Here, elimination means the upskilling and reskilling of jobs. As per the information published by PwC Global, AI is expected to contribute $15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030. In summary, the penetration of AI technologies revolutionizes many aspects of our lives and transforms every walk of our lives. It professionalizes people to rethink how they can integrate the information, analyze the data, and use the resulting insights to improve decision making and thereby improve the efficiency of the system.
Dear listeners, you have just heard Dr. Ananthanarayana VS speaking on the topic Artificial Intelligence, Old Wine in a New Bottle. The talk came to you from the studios of All India Radio Mangaluru.